After studying this module, you shall be able to know the meaning of retailing and wholesaling, classify the retail formats, learn about the emerging sectors in retailing, analyze the future of retailing, identify various types of wholesalers, state various retailers and wholesalers' marketing decisions. Meaning and definition. Retailing is defined as a conclusive set of activities or steps used to sell a product or a service to consumers for their personal and family use. It is responsible for matching individual demands of the consumer with supplies of all the manufacturers. The word retail is derived from the French word retailer, means to cut a piece off or to break bulk. A retailer is a person, agent, agency, company or organization which is instrumental in reaching the goods, merchandise or services to the ultimate consumer. Retailers perform specific activities such as anticipating customers' wants, developing assortments of the products, acquiring marketing information and financing. Retailing involves a direct interface with the customer and coordination of the business activities right from concept or design stage of a product or offering to its delivery and post-delivery service to the customer. The retail industry has contributed to economic growth of many countries and is undoubtedly one of the fastest changing and dynamic industries in the world today. Activities performed by the retailers. Retailers undertake various business activities and perform functions that add value to the offering they make to target their customers. The four major activities carried out by retailers are: arrange for assortments. Assortment is the retailer's selection of the merchandise which is based on both the depth and the breadth of the products carried. Retailers have to select the combination of the assortments from the various categories. The assortments must include substitutable items of the multiple brands and the price points. They should be distinguished on the account of the physical dimension and attributes, example, color or flavor. Breaking quantity. Breaking bulk means physical repacking of the products by the retailers. By breaking or arranging the bulk into the convenient units or in the small unit sizes according to the customer convenience and stocking requirements. This entire function of the retailers add value to the offerings not only for the end customers but also for the suppliers in the value chain. Holding stock. Retailers on the periodic basis maintain the required levels of the stock to meet the regular or the seasonal fluctuations in the demand. Retailers need to maintain equilibrium between the range of variety carried and the sales. Extending services. Retailing provides multiple services to the immediate customers and other members of the value chain. These services may be part of retailers' core product offering or it may be an add-on to their product or service. Retailers offer credit, home delivery, after-sales services and information regarding new product to their customers, thereby making the shopping experience convenient and enjoyable. Classification of the retail formats. Classification on the basis of ownership. There are four basic legal forms of ownership for retailers. Sole proprietorship. The vast majority of the small business start out as the sole proprietorship. These firms are owned by one person, usually the individual who has day-to-day responsibility for running the business. Partnership. A partnership is a common format in India for carrying out business activities on small and medium scale. In partnership, two or more people share ownership of a single business. Joint venture. A joint venture is not well defined in the law unless incorporated or established as a firm evidenced by a deed. Joint venture may be taxed like association of persons, sometimes at a maximum marginal rates. It acts like a general partnership but is clearly for a limited period of time or a single project. Limited liability company, public and private. The limited liability company LLC is a relatively new type of hybrid business structure that is now permissible in most states. The owners are the members and the duration of LLC is usually determined when the organization papers are filed. Classification on the basis of the operational structures. Retail firms can be divided into 5 heads on the basis of their respective operational structures. Independent retail unit. An independent retailer owns only one retail unit. About 78% of these are small family businesses utilizing only household labor. Retail chain. A chain retailer operates multiple outlets, store units under a common ownership. It usually engages in some level of centralized or coordinated purchasing and decision making. Franchising. Franchising involves a contractual arrangement between the franchisor, which may be manufacturer, wholesaler or a service sponsor, and the retail franchisee, which allows the franchisee to conduct a given form of business under the establishment name and according to the given pattern of business. Lease department or shop in shop. It refers to the department in a retail store that are rented to an outside party. Usually, this is done in case of department and specialty stores and also at times in the discount stores. Cooperative outlets. Cooperative outlets are generally owned and managed by the cooperative societies. Kendriya Bhandar is a very suitable example of the cooperative stores in India. Classification on the basis of retail location. Classification of the retailers on the basis of location is discussed below. Retailers in the freestanding location. Retailers located at a site which is not connected to other retailers depend entirely on their store's drawing power and on the various promotional tools to attract customers. This type of the location has several advantages including no competition, low rent, better visibility from the road, easy parking and lower property costs. For example, the Haldiram outlet on the Delhi-Jaipur highway and the McDonald's outlet on the Delhi-Ludhiana highway. Retailers in a business associated location. In this case, a retailer locates his store in a place where a group of retail outlets offering a variety of merchandise work together to attract customer to the retail area and also compete against each other for the same customers. Retailers in the specialized markets. Besides the above location based classification, there are the retailers who prefer specialized markets, particularly traditional independent retailers or the chain stores. In India, most of the cities have the specialized market famous for the product category. For example, in Chennai, Godown streets in the famous for clothes, Bandar street for stationery products, Usman street for the jewelry, T Nagar for ready-made garments and so on. Airport retailing. For quite some time, duty-free shops and news stands dominated the small amount of commercial space provided at airports. Lately, serious efforts have been made to design new airport facilities in order to incorporate substantial amount of retail space. Emerging sectors in retailing. Retailing, one of the largest sectors in the global economy, is going through a transition phase, not only in India but the world over. For a long time, the corner grocery store was the only choice available to the consumer, especially in urban areas. This is slowly giving way to the international formats of retailing. The traditional food and grocery segment has seen the emergence of the supermarkets, grocery chain like Food World, Nilgiris, Apna Bazaar, convenience stores and the fast food chains. This sector has expanded further into the lifestyle or the fashion segment. Shoppers Stop, Globulus, Lifestyle and West Side, apparel and accessories like Pantaloon, Levi's, Reebok, music or the books or the gifts like Archie's, Music Worlds, Crosswords, Landmark, appliances and consumer durables like Vivek's, Janssen's, Vasant and Company, drugs and pharmacy like Health and Glow and Apollo. The emergence of the new sectors has accompanied by changes in the existence format as well as being of the new formats. Hypermarkets, large supermarkets typically 3500 to 5000 square feet, mini supermarkets typically 1000 to 2000 square feet, convenience stores typically from 750 to 1000 square feet, discount shopping list, grocery stores. Retail store operations. A retail manager has to ensure not only the product availability but also make the shopping more creative and pleasurable activity for its customers. He has to take care of various areas like store administration and management, inventory and stock management, managing of receipts, theft management, customer services, sales promotion, employee morale. Retailer marketing decisions. Retailers today are redefining their marketing strategies for the reasons such as competition from the national brands, which are found not only in the departmental stores but also in the mass merchandise and off-price discount stores. Erosion of services differentiation among retailers. The retailers face major marketing decisions about their target markets and the positioning, product assortment and services, and the price, promotion and place. Target market and positioning decision. Retailers must define their target markets and then decide how will they position themselves in these markets. It is necessary in order to make consistent decisions about the product, assortments, services, pricing, advertising, store decor and other such decisions that must support their position. Product assortment and services decision. Retailers must decide on the three major product variables: product assortment, services mix and the store atmosphere. The retailer's product assortment should match the target shopper's expectation. The services mix is one of the key tools of the non-prime competition for setting one store apart from another. The store's atmosphere is another element that suits the target market and moves the customer to buy. Price decision. A retailer's price policy is a crucial positioning factor and must be decided in relation to its target market, its product and services, assortment and its competition. Most retailers seek either high price markup on the lower volume, most specialty stores, or low markups on the higher volume, mass merchandisers and the discount stores. Promotional decisions. Retailers use common and popular promotional tools like advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, public relation and direct marketing to reach their target customers. Many retailers have also set up websites offering customers information and other features and also sometimes selling merchandise directly. Place decision. A retailer's location is the key to its ability to attract customers, as the cost of building or leasing facilities have been a major impact on the retailer's profit. Retailers, small as well as large, select the location for their business very cautiously, keeping in mind in their financial constraints. Site selection for retail location. Site selection is an important decision for the retailers planning to open new stores. It is essential for them to decide whether they want to locate in a mall or as a standalone store. They also have to assess the site's potential in terms of likely sales and profitability. Future of retailing. With the big giants entering in the market, there is a grave competition in the Indian economy. After 1995, the great companies like Food World, Reliance, Planet M, Music World and many others also entered in the retail market. The visibility, the craze to remain in the forefront of the business has made many of the giant companies to move from the manufacturing to frontline retailing. With this, retailing has become prominent, giving world-class shopping experience to the customers under one roof. Discussed below are some of the important factors that are playing a role in fueling the brighter future of the retail in India. The income of an average Indian is increasing and thus there is a proportional increase in the purchasing power. The infrastructure is improving greatly in all regions in benefiting the market. Indian economy and its policies are also becoming more and more liberal, making the way of wide range of company to enter Indian market. Indian population has learned to become good consumer and all the national and international brands are benefiting with this new awareness. Another great factor is the internet revolution, which is allowing foreign brands to understand Indian consumers and influence them before entering the market. Due to the reach of the media in the remotest of the market, the consumers are now aware of the global products and it helps the brands to build themselves faster in a new region. Wholesaling. Meaning and function of the wholesaling. Wholesaling includes all the activities involved in selling goods and services to those buying for the resale or the business use. Wholesalers buy mostly from the producers and sell mostly to the retailers, industrial consumers and other wholesalers. Wholesalers often perform one or more of the following channel functions. Selling and promoting. Wholesalers sales force help manufacturers reach many small customers at low cost. The wholesaler has more contacts and is often more trusted by the buyer than a distant manufacturer. Buying and assortment buildings. Wholesalers can select items and build assortments needed by the customers, thereby saving the consumers much work. Bulk breaking. Wholesalers save their consumers money by buying in cartload lots and breaking large lots into the small quantities. Warehousing. Wholesalers hold inventories, thereby reducing the inventory cost and risk of suppliers and customers. Transportation. Wholesalers can provide quicker delivery to the buyers because they are closer than the producers. Financing. Wholesalers finance their customers by giving credit, and they finance their suppliers by ordering early and paying bills on time. Risk bearing. Wholesalers absorb risk by taking title and bearing the cost of theft, damage, spoilage and obsolescence. Market information. Wholesalers give information to the suppliers and customers about the competitors, new products and price developments. Management services and advice. Wholesalers often help the retailers train their salesmen, improve store layouts and displays, and set up accounting and inventory control systems. Types of wholesalers. Merchant wholesaler. Independently owned businesses that take title to the merchandise they handle. Two categories are there. Full service wholesalers. They provide full line of services. These are of two types. Wholesale merchants. They sell primarily to the retailers. Industrial distributors. Industrial distributors sell to the manufacturers. Limited services wholesaler offer fewer services than full service wholesalers. Several types are cash and carry wholesaler, truck wholesaler, drop shippers, rack jobbers, producers cooperatives, mail order wholesalers. Cash and carry wholesalers, they carry a limited line of fast moving goods. They sell to the small retailers and do not deliver. Truck wholesalers, they carry a limited line of semi-perishable goods such as milk, bread, snacks, foods. They are also involved in selling and delivering the products. Drop shippers, these wholesalers operate in bulk industries such as coal, lumber and heavy machinery. Do not carry inventory but assumes title and risk from time to time the order is accepted to its delivery to the customer. Rack jobbers, they serve grocery and drug retailers mostly in the non-food items. They send delivery trucks to the stores where the delivery people set up toys, paper bags, hardware items, health and beauty aids or other items. Rack jobbers retain title to the goods and the bill retailers only for the goods sold to the consumers. Product cooperatives, owned by the farmer members and assemble farm produce to sell in the local markets. Mail order wholesalers send catalogs to the retail, industrial and the institutional customers featuring jewelry, cosmetics, specialty food and other small items. Brokers and agents do not take title to goods. Main function is to facilitate buying and selling, for which they earn a commission on the selling price, generally specialized by the product line or customer type. Brokers bring buyers and sellers together and assist in negotiations. They are paid by the party who hired them and do not carry inventory, get involved in financing or assume risk. Agents represent either buyers or sellers on a permanent basis than the brokers do. Agents of several types: manufacturers agents, selling agents, purchasing agents, commission merchants. Manufacturers and the retailers branches and offices. Branches and offices dedicated either to sales or purchasing. Miscellaneous wholesalers. A few specialized type of wholesalers are found in the certain sectors of the economy. Wholesaler marketing decisions. The pressures on the retailers like new technology, more demanding customers, new source of competition, direct buying programs on the part of the large industrial institution and retail buyers, to name a few amongst others, has forced them to improve their strategic decision on the target markets and on positioning and also on the marketing mix. Target marketing and positioning decisions. Wholesalers must define their target markets and position themselves effectively. They cannot serve everyone. They can choose a target group by the size of customers, need for the service, or other factors. Further, they can identify the more profitable customers within the target group, design stronger offers and build better relationships with them and discourage less profitable customers. Marketing mix decisions. Wholesalers must decide on the product assortments and services, prices, promotion and place. The wholesaler's product is the assortment of the product and services that it offers. They carry only more profitable product lines and services that are important in building strong customer relationships. Price is also an important wholesaler decision. They may cut their margin on some lines in order to win important new customers. They may also ask suppliers for the special price break when they can turn them into an increase in the supplier's sales. Promotion is critical to the wholesaler's success. They need to adopt some of the non-personal promotional techniques used by the retailers and need to develop an overall promotional strategy that helps them in making greater use of the supplier's promotion material and program. Wholesalers typically locate in low rent, low tax areas and tend to invest little money in their buildings, equipments and systems. Most modern wholesalers are using computers to carry out accounting, billing, inventory control and forecasting. Orders are fed from the retailer's system directly to the wholesaler's computer and the items are picked by the mechanical devices and automatically taken to the shipping platform where they are assembled. Actually, wholesalers adapting their services to the need of the target customers are finding cost-reducing methods of doing business. Summary. The present module covers the roles of the retailers and wholesalers in the distribution channel. It includes classification of the retailers on the basis of ownership, operational structure and retail location. It throws light on the future retailing and also discusses the major types of wholesalers and marketing decision facing retailers and wholesalers.